Have you ever felt completely, entirely overwhelmed by fitness marketing? Yeah, us too. Welcome back, focused learners, to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the science of sustainable fat loss. We're going to strip away all the noise and see what the data actually says. We're using pure, structured science to show you exactly how the body works when it comes to fat loss. No gimmicks, just the facts. Ready? Let's get started.
Okay, let's dive into this. You cannot spot reduced belly fat. Nope, no way. It's a hard truth, but honestly, it's an absolutely crucial one to accept before we go any further. I mean, we all want to believe we can target that one specific area that bothers us, right? But the science is incredibly clear here. The human body literally just does not work that way. We can't pick and choose where we lose fat from, no matter how hard we try to isolate a specific muscle group. And because of that biological truth, we're left with an entire industry built on failed hacks. We're talking endless ab workouts, miserable detox drinks, and heavily marketed fat-burning teas. They mostly just burn a hole in your wallet, to be honest. Think about the amount of time, energy, and hard-earned money wasted on these things. Endless crunches? They won't magically burn the fat covering your stomach. Those expensive detox concoctions, they aren't melting anything. We are dropping these right now. They're just a massive distraction.
So if the endless crunches and the expensive teas are out, what actually works, right? That's the fundamental question. If we're throwing out all that noise, what replaces it? Well, we're going to walk through a super clear, 5-part scientific blueprint that answers exactly that. We're pivoting right away from frustration and stepping directly into empowerment.
Now, what's really interesting here is that belly fat reduction isn't a targeted event at all. It's actually a system-wide byproduct. Basically, it's a process that occurs only when overall body fat decreases. It's a package deal. When you focus on lowering the total percentage of fat on your entire body, the belly fat will naturally come down right along with it. That is the core scientific truth we're building upon today.
So to achieve that overall reduction, our blueprint starts with part 1, the internal engine, focusing entirely on diet and fuel.
And this brilliantly illustrates step 1, the calorie deficit, simply eating slightly less than you burn. It all comes down to the undeniable law of thermodynamics. You just have to take in slightly less energy than your baseline expenditure. If your body needs a certain amount of energy just to maintain its current weight, giving it slightly less energy forces it to tap into stored energy, which is your overall body fat, to make up the difference. It's like a giant biological math equation.
Okay, step 2 is a high-protein diet. Protein is an amazing dual-purpose tool. First, it manages satiety hormones to seriously crush hunger during that calorie deficit. And second, it acts as a protective shield for preservation. Because of its high thermic effect and biological priority, protein ensures your body burns fat while keeping your metabolically active, hard-earned muscle completely safe.
Let's move to the second half of the blueprint and see how this builds. We're talking about movement and recovery.
Step 3 is strength training. The equation here is so simple and empowering. More muscle equals a better metabolism. Listen, this isn't about becoming a bodybuilder, unless you want to be. It's about upgrading your internal machinery. By lifting weights, you are physically upgrading your body to burn more calories around the clock. You're turning yourself into an absolute engine. Now, step 4 might actually be the most surprising. Sleep. Did you know poor sleep actually increases your hunger hormones? It spikes hormones like ghrelin while totally tanking your fullness signals, like leptin. All your hard work in the kitchen can be completely derailed just because a lack of rest chemically signals your brain to crave junk food the next day. Crazy, right?
And step 5, walking daily. It's simple, it's underrated, and it's incredibly effective. Walking drives up your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT for short, keeping your daily energy expenditure high without crushing your central nervous system with intense daily cardio. I absolutely love this step because it validates exactly how accessible this entire scientific approach really is. Just simple, daily movement.
So we know the mechanics. Now let's move to our final phase, the ultimate goal. This is the mindset required to actually make all of this stick long-term. So the crucial point is this. Your focus shouldn't be quick fat loss. It needs to be sustainable fat loss. The deeply flawed desire for a rapid overnight fix, that's exactly the thing that drives people into a miserable cycle of metabolic adaptation, extreme hunger, and ultimate failure. The scientifically backed necessity is a sustainable approach. It's playing the long game.
And that brings us to a defining scientific truth. Consistency beats hacks every time. The boring, steady repetition of our 5-part blueprint is the undeniable winner over any unmaintainable quick fix.
creating a slight calorie deficit, eating enough protein, lifting some weights, getting decent sleep, and taking a daily walk. Doing that consistently, vastly superior. Every single time.
Which leaves us with one final question for you. Are you chasing quick hacks, or are you actually building sustainable consistency? Take this scientific blueprint, ditch all that marketing noise, and really consider how you can apply these 5 sustainable steps to your own daily life. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.